Hello. Figured I'd start with this one today. So my thoughts on this one. I started this one on Tuesday. Oh yeah, there's a date on it. Hence me putting the date on things. I started this on. Oh, you know what? That other one we can get rid of. Although I'm going to come back to it. Started this thing on Tuesday, and I was like, man. I mean, it has the potential to be a great anthemic trance tune, right? And I just didn't know where to go with it. It got into this kind of darker section up here, and then I was like, man, it needs something else. So I had a thought the other day, and that thought was, go to Splice. You just got Splice. Just got an account and stuff. So see what kind of vocals they have, and yeah. So that's what I'm going to do. But I guess it looks like I need to go to the actual website. Okay, Splice.com. And I don't know what kind of stuff they have, because to be completely honest, I don't have that much experience with it. So if we go under sounds, vocal, and then we're looking at 128 BPM, so we can try to stick it in there in that range somewhere. Let's say 120 to 133. Let's do that, and then update. See what comes up.
Falling, fading, down.
It's nice. Okay. Interesting. So that's all E minor. This tune is in G. Related minor much? Like that, if I just hit play and it's not going to be timed, right? At all. Okay. That's the second one. That second one's a little bit funky because she goes to a D sharp. So it's E to B, D sharp to B. Interesting though, there's different ones here. Should we download it and just grab it? We could grab it from the same series, I guess. That one. And that one there. And wasn't there a dry one that I just see? Okay. Show similar. There it is. Okay, so there's the dry one. And this is, what is this? So that's the same singer. But nice. Very nice, yes, it's very good. Alright, let's leave it at that. Let's grab 4 or 3 of these, whatever, yeah, and see what we can do with them. Okay, samples, resync. How do you resync your... Oh, it's already there. Never mind. Ha. Done. Thank you, high-speed internet. Oh, my windows are all cluttered. It's terrible. It's awful. Okay, so here we go. These are the things. Now let's look at the first one, and I'm thinking...
Falling.
I'm thinking... Well, you know what? Let's start with the wet one, because it does sound really, really nice. So if you just go to the thing and then the folder there, and then get you out of the way. So if we take the... What? That is incorrect. That is not the folder that we are looking for. E flat minor. Falling, dry. Falling, wet. Maybe if I looked at the correct one, that would help. Okay. So there's the wet version. All right, cool. So take this guy and then just throw it down there. Keep you open. Okay. So now we can do some stuff to this. All right. Let's take a look at the first chunk of it, and also let's color this something interesting. Yes, it matters. Okay. All right. First of all, embiggen all of this. So we've got basically the first falling here. Hello. Yeah. So if we really took a hard look at that wave, oh God, the scrolling. I think it's right here. I think that's the end. And then here is the F. That's the breath at the end. So we basically need to cut it here. All right. So let's do that. Hey, Yvonne, what's going on? Happy Friday to you, too. By the way, I did watch the rest of that Reason live stream. And it was, it was okay. It's all right. You know, ultimately, the main problem is I don't know who that person is. So it seems like a lot of people did, and like they had a lot of respect for her. And that is a little bit of a problem for like general viewership of somebody who has no idea who she is. So what if we did a thing right here, right? But she had good suggestions, like here. Yeah, maybe. Let me find that wave again and just plop it down in here. Yeah, I went to Splice for some sounds. I think a little bit later than that. No. I really want the F to be directly on the beat. So false. So like there. I think. That seems accurate. Yes. That is correct. Okay. And then we can pitch correct it and just bring it from this E to to a D. And then... Oh, lovely. Okay, let's also add another audio track. Same color. Yeah, it seems to me like, and I'm sure other DAWs do this too, but it seems like Reason has said, a lot of our users are hip hop and trap producers. So we're going to start like totally gearing things towards that. And I don't know if that's such a good idea. But then, you know what? They know their business. I'm still thinking about upgrading to upgrading my Bitwig to something official and permanent, and starting to learn it. I don't know. We'll see. Here's what we can do. We can do a thing. I wonder if we could time stretch this, if that would sound useful or ridiculous. A little bit of fade at the end, so well, it sure sounds time stretched, so let's not do that. But let's put it through a crushingly large amount of delay and reverb. It's already drenched. Yeah, I saw that. Well, that's the same. They're running a sale on a bunch of stuff right now, and that's when I got that Glacius synth and stuff. I was always wondering, like, what would be in a bundle for techno? Because wouldn't you just use synths and make noises? I mean, I guess they'd be preset sounds and stuff for that, but I don't know. Like, it's just kind of basic. I guess it depends on what it is. I'm genuinely puzzled by things like that. Sawtooth wave, half filter, add resonance, turn knob. Yeah. That's more, I guess, maybe like acid or something. Anyways, okay. I'm all scattered, and this... needs more delay. Needs a ridiculous amount of delay. How does that sound? That probably sounds delay-orific. It's very lovely. How about more reverb? Dare I say it? I kind of don't like. I kind of don't like the breath at the end. I mean, there's a really good tutorial on the internal gain staging of Reason that Ryan did. It's one of those Ryan quick picks thing or something like that. And it's actually, that was a really helpful thing for me. It's like, man, this is actually a good tutorial. I learned things from it. Okay, so now... Well, to me, it all depends on how you record. If you're recording stuff, acoustic instruments and microphones, man, that's a completely different class. Like, it's the whole process of recording and mixing and stuff is so different if you're actually using, audio. You know what? Let me find it. It was no. Let's see here. It was like it was on. I think it was a Ryan Quick Pick. It was about clipping. Yeah, this is the one. Finally understanding levels and clipping. This totally kicks ass. And it basically just talks about how, the internal bit resolution of Reason, like, kind of prevents any chance of something clipping. Because the internal resolution of the program is like 32-bit or whatever, which is interesting because like Zoom just came out with their what is it, like F6 or something, their portable field recorder, and it has 32-bit floating point operation, so you literally can't clip the signal like at all, which is awesome. Like imagine a field recorder not having to worry about gain, like setting it correctly, just turn it on, it will record it, it'll sound great no matter what. Like that's super, super cool. And because I watched that video, I understood what they meant. Like those two videos, yeah. So here's the key, right? If you notice on my stuff, my master fader is down, right? I'm down 12 dB, which is pretty substantial. That's the level that goes to your interface and, in this case, my mixer and blah, 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 my headphones, right? So that can clip. This thing can clip. If I turn it up right now, in fact, let's do an experiment. Ready for everybody to hate this? Here we go. Okay, so like that was clipping, right? That was distorting, and it sounded awful. And I'm sorry, I had to do it. If you do that with any of these particular sounds and it goes into the red, doesn't matter. Because now you're dealing with the internal like bit resolution, the bit depth that Reason works with audio. And because it's 32-bit, which gives you just this ridiculous dynamic range, right? Just massive. Then it can't clip internally. So yeah, it's pretty interesting. And really this should go here in the break anyways. And that should be like that. Okay, that's a much better placement. So now I also wanted to remove those notes, not have the carryover, because it kind of annoyed me. There we go. Yeah, so the gain knob is only if you have a source that isn't giving you enough juice, right? I've used it occasionally on audio. The D50 is a little bit weak. The signal is actually really fucking weak on that thing. So, like, I've got the volume pegged on it. It's all the way up, and I still have to add gain to it when I record, usually. Or when I play back or whatever. Like, it doesn't give me enough signal to give me a decent amount of headroom, right? And you need the headroom, for lots of stuff. So, I don't know if it was today too, but Julian Krause did a video. I don't know if you've ever seen his stuff. He kicks ass, man. Julian Krause is this German guy who does this guy. props to him, man. Super, super cool. He just does really no nonsense reviews of audio equipment and techniques and stuff. I watched this one today, and this kicks ass. And essentially, the conclusion is that the signal to noise ratio is better when your preamps are turned up pretty high or all the way. So people are like, well, if you turn the preamps up too far, then it'll get noisy. Yes, it'll get noisy, but the signal itself proportionally gets even louder. So same kind of thing. Like you need the headroom, you need that gain, going in. So digital recording, you know what? You don't have to gain stage very much because it's done in the computer. As long as you have a loud enough signal and a decent signal to noise ratio, i.e. it's not so loud and then you record it really quietly so you crank the gain up and stuff and then it just hisses and sounds awful. Like, there shouldn't be a problem. The problem comes in mastering. Okay, so where's this going to go? If we incorporate this vocal. Okay, you know what? And I kind of like that vocal if it just echoed into nothingness. Like nothing is happening right there. Like, there we go. Better. Delays. And here comes the ridiculous oh, really? What difference is that going to make? I don't really get what difference that'll make. Like, why would that change anything other than give you a different knob to turn? Because, I mean, you could just do control room out and blah, 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 if you really wanted to. But I don't get it. Don't know. Don't understand. You know what's really nice is when I'm at my studio and every single one of these lights is on. And I have to go to the more audio if I want to actually hook up inputs. All of them. That makes me kind of grin. Think of the gain knob as just another little amplifier. Like, apart from your fader. Like, I guess, like, the theory is that you would have everything at unity gain at 0 dB. Everything that you have, if all of your faders were set to 0 dB, all of the sounds that you're recording would be going around 0 dB, right? And you would adjust the gain to make that happen. But this fader and the gain knob are the same thing. They're doing the exact same thing. They're just volume. So if you have a sound that's too quiet, you can just turn the fader up. That does the same thing, right? If this was analog equipment, no, it would not be the same thing. It would be different. So I feel like people are kind of locked into that. They're like, this is the way I've done it before, so therefore this is the way it should be done now. And I don't know for sure. I'm guessing. But it's, I don't know, it just feels like that to me. Like, gain is gain. Computers are really easy at just turning up the volume of something. It's simple. Okay, let's get into this chunk. Oh, yes, I remember this now. Okay. Okay, so here we were going to go into A, and then I thought, this would be another good time to bring this vocal back in. But obviously, we would need to do some pitch correction because we're in A. We could just do it to A. That would be easy. So then it would just become... Yeah, there's a couple of these that are really nice. This one. Nice effects on those. So this guy is doing this. Why are you so... Oh, it's got a modulation wheel. That's why. Adder. And I've got the modulation wheel all the way down. It's a bad idea. So this could just be... Yep, loop song. Sloppy, time to record a motherfucker. Okay, let's redo that. First half was good. All eighth notes. So we can chop it right there and discard the remaining garbaje. It's garb. Okay, join clips. And then What is this pesky modulation wheel level thing doing all the way down for no reason? You're recording a synth, kind of an old synth sound on an NXT. Really? Why couldn't you use the bottom settings? Do you know about like selecting your samples and stuff like that and then having those things all pop up? Okay, this point needs to die. Die point. Oh, this is aftertouch? Okay, I want mod wheel, right? Mod wheel. Okay, let's just do this the simple way. Join these clips together. There, done. And now I have a mod wheel thing. But it's an NNXT, so it is a sample. So is there some, protected NNXT thing? It's like you drag a thing in there and you go into the bottom. Right? None of these things will do anything unless you've got a sample selected. So you select the sample, all the controls pop up. You can hit Control All in there, or Control A in there, and select all of the samples. And then you can modify them all at once, like crank up their gain and stuff like that, like level control. Which I have to do. There's a couple of refills that I have that are super duper quiet all the time. Tuned noise. What is tuned noise? Is that an NNXT patch or what? So if I search for it, oh, there it is. Yeah. Okay. So here's your samples, right? 1, 2, 3. You can select them all and then change stuff. If you want to crank them, they're all pretty quiet. So just turn up the level. Edit them as you will. Master volume is also really, really quiet. So that's something I find on a lot of sampled instruments. Their master volume is way too low and the gain levels of the samples are way too quiet. Like, I don't want to say every single one because that's not true, but like at least half of them. Which is dumb. Like, why? Let's see if this came out. That's not right. Oh, it's because... Well, we lost an E. We lost an E. It's terrible. Can't believe it happened. And then we'll throw another one. No, what is that? What are you doing? We'll throw another one of these at the halfway point. Is that the right place? like that modulation amount is a little bit excessive. Yeah. Okay. Now we could use other stuff from other stuff here. If you don't know what I mean, silly. Ask away. Let's see. I want to try to find a place to incorporate these vocals, like all of them, and I don't know where. I like the first part. That's cool. I'll listen from the beginning and see how that sounds. No, I don't think it does. I don't think it does. Like, if you took a clip and you dragged it, like, oops, I accidentally held control because I'm so used to doing that, and then you just put it back in the same place, I don't think there's going to be two notes stacked on top of each other here. Like, it squished two of them together. Like, it doesn't do that. I think it's smart enough to realize. So, now I don't know if audio is the same way, but I would assume so. Like if I moved that and then oh, there it is. Oh, oops, I forgot, and I undid my click. Is that going to change how it sounds?
Falling, fading.
Okay, and then if I undo. Oops. I need to undo two things. Undo copy clip also. So it's exactly the same. Yeah, no difference. Now, if you change the attributes of that clip somehow, like, let's do an experiment. Okay, let's experiment on this chunk right here. Okay, if you take this clip and let's say you copy it and then you quantize it. Like, let's quantize it and then drag it back over. Like, make a copy of it over the top. Does it blend in? So here's the quantized version. It's going to have clicks and pops and weird flutters in it. So if we hear that blended in, yep, sure enough, there it is. Now, the question is, oh, I'll bet you I know it. If you go into Comp Edit, nope, it's not there. I figured it would just throw it in as a second take. That'd be the logical thing to do. But it don't. It don't do it. It don't do it at all. Now, I'm wondering if... I assume it sums the audio from both. It adds them together, I would guess. I'm not sure. I suppose one should know these things, but I don't. I don't know them. And, frankly, I don't care right now. God, I can't believe people are still crabbing. They're already crabbing about a Reason 12 update. How long did 11 take? Like 2 years? Like, they're not... I don't know, man. Some DAWs come out with new versions like once a year. It's nutty. I would like two things added. I would like a scalable GUI, obviously. Way more control over the GUI would be great. Different colors, themes, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Into that would be like palettes for like your tracks. And the other thing I would love to have is automatically alt take stuff for MIDI recordings. When you audio loop and it just does an alternate take every single time, like that's wonderful. That should do that for MIDI. There's no reason that they couldn't implement that. That seems like easy, but I'm not a programmer, so. Okay, so I had this thought. The thought was, what if the song started here? This was the beginning. Right? And then, like, as we get into this part right here, and as we get in, like, coming up into this part, then it's like this. Like, maybe, I don't know. So I realized the other day that I have this habit of, like, I come up with an idea and I build a song. But I always build a song in the same direction. It always starts at that idea, and then it moves over to the right, and it goes to different places. I was like, well, what if you did everything from the middle? What if your first idea became, like, the middle part, or the chorus, or something like that? And to be honest, that could probably be a chorus to this tune. This part. So we normally hang in like E minor. I'm like, what's TO day? I figured that's what you meant. Ah, you got it today? Nice. When are you going to do a live stream? Answer the question. The judge asked you a question, son. I got some discs today, too. Yes. I need to go throw them tomorrow. So I'm at an impasse with this song. I don't know what to do with it quite yet. Dude, I don't know if I would recommend Glacius. Because I'm still thinking about getting Helium. Maybe next month. I don't know. We'll see. I have Helium? Oh yeah, Glacius is half price. That's true. Yeah. Yeah, that'd be nice. That'd be kind of cool. I don't know if I'm sold on the architecture yet. It's interesting, and I always bitch that architectures are really like basic and everybody does the same thing. So I should be happy that it's like different and weird. Just it's going to take some getting used to. So speaking of which, I should probably fire up that track. I think I'm going to leave this and let this percolate in my brain, and maybe it'll just die right there. I don't know. Who knows how these things go? Come on, cursor. Figure it out, son. What are you doing? There you go. Right on, man. What's hard on CPU? Glacius? Yes. Yes, it is. It is hard on CPU. I don't know if you were there for the last stream for this one when I was messing with it. Like, here, I'll show you. Here we go. Ready? Performance. Okay. CPU is at hovering around 27%. Okay. There it is. And then we hit play. 50% instantly. It spikes. Hangs around there. 50%. All right, and that's only Glacius doing that. Okay, so if we mute it and we start it again from the beginning, did I close the thing? I must have closed the thing. Oh my god, I closed the thing. Oh my god, why did you close the thing? Okay, here we are, back around 30%. Hovering, waiting, 29, 28, 27. Okay, here we go, and we'll hit play again. Look at that. Still 28, 29%. Huh. The only thing I did was I muted Glacius. So, yeah. That's nuts. That's one patch on one synth. And this is an i9 9900K. Okay? This isn't the best CPU you can get, but it's pretty motherfucking close. And it's water cooled, and, yeah. So a 20% hit, 25% hit from one sound. Now, there's worse. Yeah, it's an RE. Yeah, it's not even a VST. Serum takes way less than that. Yeah, it's this thing. This freak of nature. But you know what it is, though? It's because it's a wavetable synth, and wavetable synths are a little bit heavier on the CPU as a general rule because they're working with samples. What's worse than that is Spire. So I have the Spire, which is the RE version of Spire. This thing is ridiculous, man. It sounds nice. I like it. I'm afraid to use it because it. Lovely sounds. Okay, but here, let's do the task manager thing again. Okay, here we are hanging around at like 30, 31, 30. So this is in 8-voice poly mode right now. One note, 5% bump. Two notes, 10% bump. 5 notes. Six-note chord bumps up to 60%. So that's really, really sad because it sounds great. And I've hardly ever had a chance or will to use it because it just completely wrecks the CPU on something. But then, who is it? Yila Miata or what? The other person? She? Oh man, I don't even know. I thought it was a woman. Sorry if I'm wrong about that. Comes into Twitch and says, "Well, that's when you just bounce it. You bounce it to an audio clip." And I was like, "Oh, that's fucking brilliant and simple. Why didn't I think of that?" Which means I really should be playing around with Spire to see what I can find. Anyways, long story short, this is what I started the other day. And I need to save this as a thing. This was on 8/5, I think. I need more CPUs. This high-speed internet is intolerably slow. Yeah, whoever they got to program Serum did a hell of a job. Plain and simple. That thing is efficient. It sounds great. Like, what's to hate? Other than the fact that it sounds like an angry clown with a razor blade at your throat every single time. This shouldn't come in yet. What? Am I wrong? I'm not wrong, you know it. And maybe here is where we stop the birds tweeting for the most part. What's up, Dave? Okay, okay. I say okay a lot. Okay. By the way, all that talk is yet another reason to love Antidote. Antidote and Legend, both, actually. They're both really, really good. Shall we look for something interesting in Spire? Why not? Instrument browse patch. Yeah, PX7 is good. There's also a thing, I think it's on Reason Studios, that's 200,000 patches for the PX7. And it is 200,000 patches. It's like every single FM instrument, like every Yamaha permutation, DX7, DX7 TX81, like all of that stuff. It has all of like the factory patches for all of those instruments, all done into the directories and stuff. The vast majority of them are almost exactly the same because that's the way they did it. One sound on one instrument was basically the same on another instrument. It's just a mass overload. I don't remember whether I deleted those patches or not. I don't think I did. I think I probably got lazy. Yeah, PX7 200K collection. Yeah. Thanks. Categories. Let's just look in categories. There they are. There they are. Don't know. Meh. Yeah, it's very difficult. Like, let's reset this. So, there's like a huge question of just what does everything do? Like now it's just a sine wave, right? So, like, what do you do with it? And then you've got these algorithms, and the algorithms configure how your different operators, these are the operators, so this is 6 operators, right? Operator is essentially an oscillator, like how they work, right? So, yeah, it's nutty. So let's just set something stupid up here. Good enough. We'll just loop that chunk. Okay, so you've got basic envelope and stuff here, right? Scaling and things like that, everything. General brightness, but you can't really use brightness on a sine wave, so it doesn't help. So you see, if you turn the level up for this one, this is not outputting anything, right? This is only affecting this one. So if I turn it up, right? So what it's doing is it's basically, man, there's got to be a better way to see this. Let's do something weird here. Let's do something interesting. Let's just make a note. This is going to be sort of annoying. I apologize for that in advance. There, it's a B. Okay. Is it a killer bee though? Let's do something. Let's do a thing. Let's get. Nope, that won't work because it's a VST. It needs something that's an RE. Damn it! I need that. I need that spectrum analyzer from. Hang on. Let's find one. Hope you actually have to go to the shop first before you search. Come on. More than likely, it's a little laggy because I'm, uploading massive quantities. Okay, Spectrum. RE60, real-time spectrum analyzer. Oh yeah, the Electric Panda one looks way better. Buying. Which means I'll have to save this thing, shut it down temporarily. Okay, I am purchasing a spectrum analyzer, and then I'm going to use it. We're going to do some experiments in FM synth programming, but not for very long, not for a long time. Because, well, frankly, Wouldn't be able to take it. It would just be obnoxious. Okay, synchronizing licenses, all that happy stuff. Seems like you're all done. Cool. Let's reboot. There we are. Okay, where were we? We were going to play back from this loud, obnoxious B. And then, look, there it is. Huzzah! Can we just throw it in there? Oh, that would be gorgeous. You know what would be even more gorgeous is if we could throw it to the side of it. But no, it's not going to do that. There. There. Okay. So there's our thing. Fall off is the speed. So we can do this. It's horizontal zoom. Ooh, you can change the color. Pretty. I like green. Is there? Weird. Oh, it's probably because I sucked up a small amount of internet buying an object. Yeah. Well, it's just on a long B, so it really doesn't matter. Okay, so there's our thing. Now, if we turn down this level, so now we should just get the fundamental frequency right there. Okay. And as a matter of fact, if we were being super duper pedantic and obnoxious, if we stuck this on an A, then this should be 440 hertz. And if you notice where it peaks here, halfway between, so it's like basically right at 440. Okay, so here's the thing. As you start changing these controls, you're going to get your frequency changing here. Okay, so if I take this one and I tune it up a lot, let's say I put it up a fifth, okay, and I add it. So there's that, right? So each time I add an operator, it's effectively like, let's say you've got a nice happy sine wave, and then now you've got another sine wave like doing that. You add those. So now your nice happy sine wave has like wiggly weird things in it, which completely changes the timbre of it, completely changes the tonality, right? So the thing is like finding a way to, and then you've got all of this curve control, like exponential. So this one affects this one. Like this third operator doesn't affect the first operator. It only affects the second one, which is why when you change your algorithm, it completely changes how the entire synth works. All right, so that's this. Now, if I do like a depth and I restart it, so each time it's a little bit different when I re-trigger the note. Change the curve so that it gets really ridiculous. But the cool thing is the higher it is, like you start getting aliasing tones, you start getting all kinds of weird things happening. Breakpoint. Okay. So this is on left side and right side also. So if you change these a little bit different, make them slightly different, now you've got, right, you got weird stuff going on. So if you panned that oscillator over there, and then that oscillator there, and then turned that level up all the way, then we could do sort of the same thing in the second set here, second algorithm. Okay. So let's see. We did this guy kind of like up. We'll match this to the one on the bottom-ish, or I mean number 2. All right, and then curve over yonder, and then depth like all the way. So now, it just sounds horrible, doesn't it? But each one is panned hard right and left. But when you start to crossfade them, they start to affect each other a little bit, which is weird. Right? So then you have like, oh, let's change the algorithm, and now they're all just doing different stuff completely. The sound will not be the same at all. Right? And then each time you change this. And there's a ton of different algorithms. So FM is super duper complex. And unfortunately, it doesn't exactly make for good TV. A lot of it for me is just poking and hoping for the best. Like I'm not like going in there and going like, oh, I know exactly what we're doing. Yeah. Let's see. I just got 75 emails. Okay. That was weird. Okay. So let's, what do we do next? What's next here? What was the Native Instruments FM synth? Like I think it was just called. Was it called FM7? It might have been. It might have been FM7. Let's. Where's my bass? Let's get a scratch part here, just using a subtractor. You guys, no, you're cool, but I'm going to mute you. All right, so be quiet. Get in the corner. That was a lot of wrong notes. Okay, let's go fix a lot of them. And of course, they're all along the top there. Yeah, there's our first candidate. there's one. Hey, look at that. There's another one. Look at that. Oh, gross. I'm making more. Decided to create more wrong notes. Yup, there's one. Oh, they're everywhere. God. I'll bet you this was actually going to be down here. Okay. They're everywhere. Everywhere you want to be. Okay. Cleaned up. Yep. No, man. Keyboard follow. You can simulate FM. So we have that really high one then. And then you can FM those two together. Crank up the octave. A little bit is really nice. Just a little tink, little attack. It's nifty. Ploik. Okay, now can we yeah, let's set our loop to the next chunk, and we're starting probe for wrong notes. Yeah, I knew there was a couple. You know what else I did today? I went and I downloaded all of the presets for Iris. All of the sounds and samples and stuff, which is kind of cool. It makes me sort of happy. Now I actually have more than like 3 sounds, which is nice. Oh, this would be kind of cool through like the grain to like turn it into a pad, basically. That would be interesting. I don't know. Let's do the second part of that, and we'll like reuse it a couple of times here, though. And then we'll solo this, and then we'll put gasp. That's right. We'll put the where is it? Oh, I just completely missed it, like a doofus. We'll put the grain on it. Yes, the grain. Maybe turn it off. LFO3. Can we just do a nice happy sine wave? Triangle? Yeah, like that. And really, really slow. But you're not doing your thing. I kind of hear it. Okay, wait a minute. Let's bypass this thing. Okay, where were we? We were here. I mean, I would think that I would be hearing a lot more of this right now, but it doesn't seem to be doing much of anything. Clear mod assignment. Clear mod assignment. There it goes. There we go. Well, you know, this is another sample-based synth, but it certainly doesn't take as much CPU as Spire or Glacius. I don't think. Actually, let's find out. Let's see what happens. Okay, it's at 36%-ish. Holy shit. Looks like it's time to overclock. Now, I wonder if part of that is also because, like, I have the thing open. Yeah, that's a lot. That's insane. Okay, so let's do a thing then. Let's we'll bypass this. We'll take this and we will bounce it in place. We'll turn it into audio. Okay. So there's our audio. And so now we can take our audio and we can throw that there Fritz in there. Uncle Fritz, look Uncle Fritz square in the monocle and say 9. Yep. Wait, did I just do the right thing? Yeah, I did the right thing. Or did I? I deleted something that I shouldn't have. Didn't I? Did I? Yeah, why? Okay, that's weird. Just kept the iris there for no reason. So this is that. And then like... Okay, you silly, sad bastard. What are you doing here? Where's the input? Input. Main in. Main out. There. There we go. And now compare. Back down to a cool 33%. Wow. Well, you know what I'm going to have to do then? I'm going to have to fire up Bitwig and see how that deals with these things. Like, maybe the Reason environment is not the best place to have modern VSTs. Like, most of them work fine. Obviously, it's way better with REs. 8-track? What? Sequential 6-track? What? Oh no, I have a license for the 8-track that came with the Panorama actually. So I should probably fire that up. And if it works better, I might just buy it and then just dive in and go to the dark side and use the Reason VST for everything. I'm not really afraid of that. I mean, it's going to be a big learning curve because it's taken me years to get this good at Reason, which really is pretty shitty. But anyways, I wanted to find out a good setting for this pad here. It's not that. It feels like it. It feels like I'm turning my back, but you know. That's a neat, happy little display. Yeah, unfortunately, they kind of are. You know, the thing is that they doubled down on like the VST usage versus REs and stuff, and like I don't think that was a good idea. No. Actually, was this the one? This was the one. No. This one. Okay, and now we... Now if you just drench it in reverb, just absolutely saturate it. Oh, better idea. Better idea. Much better idea. This would be a grand candidate for everyone's favorite reverb, the Valhalla Supermassive. Yay! It sounds fairly sweet. My room is getting really, really warm. And I don't appreciate it. Reverbs, I guess. I like the sound of happy little clouds. Oh, that's even better. T-Bone! Yeah, man, I just wanted to turn it into a pad. That's all. I think that does the job nicely. I like how they have a clear on here. That's great. carefully. Supermassive wins again. That's really, really nice. I want some congas. Why are you so quiet? See, this is when I'd go to the gain knob. Give myself some juice here. Like, there just isn't enough. Now I'm curious about something. What if I did the exact same thing? Bounce in place. Yay. See, that worked really well. And then, like, copy pasta. Copy the pasta. Take that whole thing. Nuke it. There. And now I'm curious. This is a CPU utilization kind of night. Well, it was spiking up to 50% when I had Glacius in there. And now it's still hanging at 30. So, that's a good technique. That's interesting. The only problem is if you decide, hey, I'm going to use that sound for something else later on. Now it's like, wait, what was that sound? Heck, I might bust a track out a year later or more and be like, I have no friggin' clue where anything came from. Totally possible.
not only possible, but pretty much likely. It's going to happen. Yes.
Okay, now the other thing I wanted to do is this. That sound I don't really like. I was futzing with it as a placekeeper, but I would like to find something different for it. That would be good. And I don't know where to go. Where should we go? Where do we go from here? Maybe the quad instrument will have some sounds that don't suck. No, it actually sounds really good. Yeah. Like, do you have to turn on the arpeggiator to do this? I hope not. Can we just not have it on? Can we not have it on? You need to force me to play with your arpeggiator? Is that it? Yes. There we go. It's cool and all. No ARP mode. Interesting. No, thank you. Ow. Oh, there's a mistake in there. What's up with that? Diddle-oom. Definitely looking for something a little bit more plucked. Okay, the mod wheel is like what? What is it doing here? It's doing something. Because why is this like... Is this on? Filter number 1, filter number 2, routing. What if we just disable the second one and then only do number 1? What if we reset everything? Okay, what the hell is making the filter do stuff? Free envelope 1. Okay. But... But I've got it turned off. Let's just keep looking. Okay, and if we started that like there. And then we did mod wheel. Filter 1 frequency. Bam. I'm out. A chunk. There we go. Happy. Record. Buckle my shoe. We'll just make it easy. We'll do a thing, and then we'll do a thing where we do a thing, we'll do that thing, and then that thing, and then this thing where we do a big thing, and we go, you, there, come over here. There you go. Good job. There. A nice long, slow slope filter change. I would like to be shorter though. Okay, that's cool, that's cool, that's cool, that's cool. However, let's Where was that? That was the which thing I don't even know. That guy. Let's reapply reverb. Man, that Irish like pad through the Supermassive sounds amazing. Okay. So, I don't know where this is going to go next, but I think I'm going to continue it because I'm digging it. So, of course, you probably know what that means. That means that it is about that time to call it a night. Ha! You're a knight. Deal with it. Yeah, I'm going to get out of here and, yeah, make myself some dinner. Or maybe order something. That'd be fun. Anyways, take it easy. Enjoy your T-bones. Yeah, that is about all. Sunday night, probably the next time I'll be on. So, wait, what? Wait for what? There's nothing to wait for, man. So the lessons of today are Iris, Glacius. I don't know, man. Watch the beginning of the stream that you missed.